As we welcome to the stage a man who commanded absolutely no introduction. His name is Barry Fisher.
My name is Barry, and I shampooed and conditioned my eyebrows just for tonight. I also apologize for not shaving. I was told that stubble is funny. I'm going to start out like any good Kiwi would and talk first about the weather. I read in the Dominion Post, front page of course, that the wind in Wellington was so strong recently that it lifted a small parked truck onto the sidewalk. And my question was, if the wind is that powerful, shouldn't people be swept up and be flying around? And I thought about it. And my conclusion was, yes, people should be flying around Wellington. Now it's different where I come from. In the United States, it is entirely realistic to see flying trucks but stationary people, as the average American's weight is equal to or greater than that of a light-weighting vehicle. Though I saw a report last month that New Zealand now ranks number 3 in obesity among all developed countries. That's a fact. And I just want to say tonight, give up hope on winning the #1 spot. Don't waste your calories on this. Call me patriotic, but America will reign nacho supreme for some time to come in this category. I'm not going to be living in Wellington forever. I'm considering moving to another country abroad, and I've looked at countries on every continent. But one country has really jumped out at me as a place to live, and that's Afghanistan. And let me explain why. As I understand it, dancing is prohibited in many parts of Afghanistan. And I think that is terrific. Because it's one less thing that I need to compete on with other guys. Because I am a crap dancer. I'll sometimes get dragged along to a club, and on the dance floor, I look like a 78-year-old woman doing aerobics. Just a lot of basic knee bending and arm pumping. It's pathetic, and a female friend confronted me about it. She said, "Barry, you need to spice it up, man. You need to take a salsa class." And I did. And I struggled. I couldn't unlock my hips or time my turns properly. To use a Spanish word, it was a fiasco. And I was actually such an underperformer that my dance classmates actually came up with a salsa nickname for me. They called me Extra Mild. But in the end, I was glad I took the salsa class, because salsa is an ethnic dance, and I truly value exploring other cultures. I see so much conflict in the world, and I just think that if we could learn more about other cultures and peoples, the world would be a better place. You can clap for that. And that's why I actually started reading women's magazines like Cosmopolitan to learn more about the culture of women peoples. And I actually have read some interesting things in there lately. Just last month, I found out how to arm myself with seduce him silly ammo that is guaranteed to blow a man's mind anytime, anywhere. They're real page turners, those women's magazines, and I don't know why I'm telling you about this. Are there any Barack Obama fans out there tonight? Not surprising. As you know, as you might have heard, Barack Obama is trying to reform the American healthcare system. And there's some pretty complicated proposals he's putting out there involving insurance premiums and managed care. And it's pretty hard for us to understand that stuff, especially given that many Americans can't even read a nutrition label. And I think that might be a good place to start. Nutrition and exercise seem logical places to start when improving people's health. Don't they? Yes. And actually, New Zealand and the United States actually face very similar public health issues, big public health issues. In New Zealand, the big public health issue recently has been, should they put folic acid in your bread? And similarly, in the United States, the big public health issue of the day is not quite should they put acid in bread, but rather, can Americans get their asses out of bed? Maybe take a walk, do some exercise, maybe. And I don't mean to pick on my overweight countrymen and countrywomen unfairly. Don't get me wrong, I have my own problems. Lately, I feel like I'm losing my sharpness as an individual. At the store now, I'll often shop, check out with the cashier, pay, and then just walk off without my items. And it's always awkward because I'm just walking out the store swinging my arms, and the cashier yells, "Sir, come back!" And I'm thinking, what do they think I'm gonna do with the receipt? And I turn around, and the most embarrassing part of it is not that I had a brain fart. It's that everyone is staring, and the cashier is beckoning me over, waving a stack of chick magazines. Thank you very much.